Hello, Aries, and welcome to your weekly reading for March 10th through March 16th, or whenever you come across this message, it is meant for you. I have already shuffled your cards and meditated on them, and we are going to start out with the theme for this week. I've got the Moon. Lady Moon gives you the keys to mystery and other feminine power, number 34. I love this because this new moon on the 10th is in Pisces and it's in your 12th house. That's the house of spirituality, occult studies, hidden enemies. So it's fascinating that the first card that comes up for you is the moon. I feel that this energy, this eclipse energy, this new moon, it's all going to bring you to this place of like a deep knowing and really finding alternate ways to kind of get in contact and in touch with just with peace, to be honest. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like there's this desire within you to be at peace. Also with the solar eclipse in your sign on the 5th of April, it's definitely like you're feeling this energy of like the need to know more about what life is about, what you are about, who you are. I also have here animal guardian, trust your instincts. So again, more there about getting in touch with your subconscious, hidden enemies, again, anything like that. I feel like you're going to be maybe learning, I would say, alternate ways of healing. Like if you're working through anything, something health-wise, addiction. Also, Venus is in Pisces starting March 11th through April 8th. So anything with Venusian energy, anything having to do with the way you look, changing your diet, your beauty program, your children, anything like that, that is definitely a time to be supported in doing those things with ease. The catalyst, radical changes and taking control. I feel that you are taking control. You're taking control of your health. You're taking control of your mental health, your finances, your family. That's all coming through. I have the Two of Wands as the first card that came out, followed by the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. So that's fascinating because with this 8 in the middle and 2s on either side, there's a lot of you wanting to create something and do something, but you need to come in balance, which is, I think, why the drive and the need towards being at peace. I feel like some of you are going to be investigating anything from vibrational sound bath, forest bath, meditation, yoga. I feel like even retreats, plant medicine, all of that's coming through as an alternate means to relief. Two of Swords, maybe that you are trying to heal from a situation or you have been closed off for some time. Aries, that's really how it's coming through. Like whether you're male or female, regardless, I feel that you've had to be in your masculine for a long time, meaning that you've had to defend yourself and put up barriers and walls and all of these things, and it's exhausting. And I feel like you're tired and you're just like, enough is enough. I need a break. And so I feel like you're getting it. You've got your sights set on a different life. And we're going to clarify all of these cards, but the Eight of Pentacles is when someone really takes the time to study something different and they put a lot of intention in what they're doing. Like I said, you could be learning more about occult studies, the universal laws of attraction. It's really coming through. We're going to clarify these cards, like I keep saying that, but I'm curious as to that Eight of Pentacles. Some of you may be joining, a religious, or I don't even want to say religious because that's not how it's coming through, a spiritual group. So maybe a coven or a shaman, a healing circle, a drumming circle. Some of you really should investigate that. Something flipped up. 1 second. I'm going to see what that is. 2 cards, so I'm going to take them. They got my attention. So I've got the Lovers card and the Five of Cups. Lovers card is all about making a choice. And the Five of Cups is telling me that you are ruminating or you're thinking about the past a lot, right? And because your mind's in the past, maybe you're unable to see what is available right in front of you. Spirit's asking you to take a different perspective. This Hanged Man is all about looking at things differently and learning to find that place of ease in the most upsetting of times. With that said, trust your instincts, and let's go back to the healing power of the moon, right? The laws of attraction, the laws of energetics, hermetics, all of it, no matter which way you slice it, will tell you the same thing. You bring about what you think about. And you are the creator of your reality. Your perception rules your days, your nights. Everything about your life is literally ruled by your mind and how you see things. And I feel strongly that that is going to set you, that mentality is going to set you in a different trajectory moving forward. And it's going to allow you to release some past perceptions. I feel also that some of you may be coming back into relationship with estranged family members or old soul tribe people, like, and I'm not sure that I can't say that it's going to be a kumbaya moment, right? But what I am saying is that there's going to be more balance and ease in it. Like an understanding between two parties happens. I've got the Wheel of Fortune, so the end of a karmic cycle. And as I was saying, an understanding between two parties. We've got the 10 of Wands, so that's one 10 after the other because the Wheel of Fortune is a 10. So those are definitely endings. And when there's an ending, there's a new beginning. And we've got the 6 of Cups. So definitely something from your past. I also want to say this is coming through for fire signs. This is an opportunity where you may be misunderstood or have a challenging conversation with someone who's more emotional, potentially a water sign. So that's going to be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So that's something to think about because you may be leaving some relationships from the past and or mending some fences. But again, it's more or less just to put it at rest. So I've got the Page of Wands clarifying the 2 of Wands. So that 2 of Wands is where you have the vision, and the Page of Wands is where you have the drive and the desire, right? And you're starting to get like, okay, I really want to do this and I really want to live a different life. I'm going to want to travel. I see travel for you, Aries. I see that you have this need to get going, right? To get going where? I'm not sure, but that's the situation you're in. You're not sure either. It's almost like because you are taking this dive into the mysteries of the universe, you get excited about all the things. Once you start to pursue that path of magic and understanding energetics, and call it whatever you want, whatever your spiritual path, whatever you want to call it, once you start aligning with those energies, you see the magic everywhere. You can't get away from it, and it's amazing. And it's almost like you coming to that understanding lifts this heaviness off of you, and it allows you to be in any situation from a place of knowingness. Like, oh, I'm here because I'm supposed to be. And this shit show that's happening in front of me, I'm supposed to learn from it. It's like you stop getting entangled with the energies that don't serve you. You just observe them instead. So let's see. That's too many that came out. So I am going to go back. So let's clarify this 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles clarified by the Emperor. So that's your energy right there, Aries. I feel like in order for you to come into just your strength and your confidence, you are going to be spending a lot of time diving deep into a different task, a new course of study. You might be taking classes in energetics, Reiki. Reiki's coming through. Human design might be something that you're interested in. 9 of Cups, clarifying the 2 of Swords. So as you start digging deep into the mysteries, as you start opening your mind and exposing yourself to things that have not been of your normal day-to-day in the past, you find a whole new aspect of yourself that allows you to be free. Emotional freedom comes during this time. I feel like come May, you're in a totally new lifestyle. Right? It's like your family or whatever you perceive to be family is starting to come together. Old relationships, exes, old narratives start to really fall apart. that eclipse in your sign is what upsets the apple cart, right? But when I say upsets the apple cart, the Magician. So the Magician, what it came out with it, and the Queen of Cups. We'll take them together. So the Magician and the Queen of Cups are clarifying this Lover's card. And I feel like the Magician card is saying you have everything you already need within you. But there's something here that you had to address when it came to maybe your mother's side, meaning you as a mother, you as a nurturer, if you're not a parent, you as a person that other people go to. I feel like I said, you might have had that energy closed off for a while. There was a lot of hurt and pain that you're working through. And now it's a choice, right? It's a choice to continue to pursue being a little bit more vulnerable with those around you. And that's the work of occult studies. Know thyself. Understand how to self-regulate. What tools do you have within you already that allow you to see the world in a way that the show that is called your life works in your favor? So clarifying the Five of Cups is the Death card. Perfect. So Death card, Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with the Scorpio, like I said, or another water sign, Pisces, Cancer. But this Five of Cups here, like I said, having your mind in the past, at this point, you have to transform and transmute past that. This is a time of great change for you, Aries. It is. In the past, maybe you would have gotten upset and offended if somebody wasn't available for you, didn't include you, or questioned you. Like, now it's coming through that you are unbothered, which is a new thing, right? You're just not going to allow yourself to be pulled back or pulled into negativity. And I feel this energy of like victory, right? I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like you have an opportunity to clear your name from something. That's exactly right. You do have an opportunity to clear your name from something. So Hangman energy, starting with the Fool. I can't keep saying it enough. You're starting a brand new adventure, a brand new phase of you. It's like I see this book closing on what was Aries, because now you're starting over. You know better. You're not affected the way you were. I also see you reflecting on last year, the year before, and laughing. And that's how it's coming through. Like you're going, why in the world did I ever do that? Well, you did it because you had to learn that you deserve better. Truly. I mean, that's what happens. That's energetics for you, right? You can't enjoy you can't enjoy anything until you know what it is not to have it. You have to want it to enjoy it almost, right? Or have lost it at one point. So where you've lost relationship in past, where you've lost finances in past and trust in others in the past, those days are over. So, and I say that and it comes out. So the Wheel of Fortune, right? The tides are turning in your favor. This time of you holding yourself back, and it's almost like I feel this energy of I'm just going to be over here and I don't want to create any noise or static. Like maybe you haven't had a place of your own in a while, or like energetically or physically. Maybe you've had to depend on other people and you haven't felt as solid in your power, and that changes this month. This is a month where like your independence comes back and you get your mojo back, right? And you start to feel like confidence and sexy and attractive and sexual. All those things start coming back, and you start to feel respected because you respect yourself. It's like you look at what you've been through and you say, damn, most people couldn't have survived a day in what I've been through. So I know I'm killing the game of life. And you are. This is done. You're not going to be putting these restrictions on yourself anymore. I see you just saying, everyone in my life, you guys are adults. And if you're not, that's different. But for the adults in your life, they can handle themselves. And this is time for you to release all that. Yeah. Release all that and never look back. Like, so this person's actually looking back as they are taking everything, and it's this energy of, I'm not going to let anyone or anything stop me, because I'm putting this down and I'm going to go for it. And I feel like you're at the starting line and they're saying ready, set, and you are going to get the whistle blown because you're already halfway there. Does that make sense? Like, it's like a false start. You know, you're so excited. I see you just going, and I'm feeling that energy as I say it. It's coming through really strongly. So I think this is a great time for you to, I think this is a great time for you to maybe have conversations about, you know, with people, if you feel that they've been holding you back and you have to move away from that energy. If it comes back towards you, you can just simply say, you know, I appreciate you after all of these years checking in, but I'm going to go ahead and move on. And the reason I say that is because there is this energy where you might hear from someone from your past, someone who has wronged you or that you felt wronged by. And, you know, like I said, this 12th house energy is also hidden enemies. So there could be something coming up as something about that, but I feel that you're going to definitely move past it with grace. You might find out something that happened years ago. You might find out something that you did not know that changes your perspective as well. So there's a lot of having to greet the past with compassion, because this is a time of, I don't know, earth-shattering revelations, so to speak. Eclipse energy is one that makes the impossible happen. So where you never thought you would be in a profitable situation, all of a sudden the tides turn and the money starts coming in. If you thought you could never get out of a relationship that you had been in, or the memory of a relationship, like you've been caged in your emotions, that shatters. So this is a great time to set your intentions on what you want out of life and start reaping the benefits of your desires. Number 22, this is your shadow work. Number 22 is a master number, reducing to the number 4, and that's all about your foundation. So how do you get to a grounded, stable place? Number 22, I won't cry for you anymore. And that's what it is, Aries. You don't cry for anybody anymore, not even yourself. You're like, you know what, I'm a big girl, or I'm a big guy, and I'm past it. I'm through the hurt, and now I see that this was supposed to happen. So if there was a period of time where you lost everything and everyone, there was a reason for that isolation. There was a reason for that confinement. If you were in a place where, you know, you hit rock bottom on any level of your life in the last 2 years, like most of us did, I think the collective hit the bottom. This is a time of buildup. And it's like those were your training wheels. They come off, and now you go from walking to running in less than a week. That's the energy. So no, you don't cry for anybody anymore. You're strong, you're able, you're stable, and it's like this is your year of strength. Sitting with sorrow, number 26, reducing to the number 8. So as this reads, you won't cry anymore, and this reads as an empath. The way to handle this energy is you sit with the sorrow. And you sit with it, and you sit with it, and then you get out of it, and you don't look back. You know, once you get through this and you start to see it differently, when your perception shifts, because this is like an overnight event, your perception shifts. One day you go to bed thinking, how could they? Why did this happen? I can't believe, blah, blah, blah. And the next day you wake up and go, damn, I'm glad that happened for me, because I will never again put myself in that situation. Whew, I'm ready for the next step, like the next phase. And poof, there you go. It really is going to be just like that. Very sudden, very intense, and very freeing. So congratulations, Aries. All the work that you've done has been worth it. You have arrived at the finish line just to get back to the starting line all over again. But this time you've got brand new shoes and you're headed for greatness. So please remember that we are all just stars from the sky with feet on the ground, doing the best we can with the information that we have. So be kind to yourself and each other, all right? And as always, may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. And until next time, Aries, shine brightly, and I'll see you next week.